Hello viewers, this is a tutorial on how to automate mute on Twitter using Socinator. If there are tweets you no longer want to see on your timeline from certain users, muting them is the best way to go, especially if you don't want to unfollow them or block them. Let's start from the Accounts Manager screen, where we can navigate to configure the accounts. To do that, right-click on your account and hit Go to Tools. It will take you to the account configuration screen. You can also see the available activities which can be automated on Twitter through Socinator. Let's go to the Mute tab because we want to mute Twitter users. This is very useful as it makes it faster and easier to mute a number of people within a period of time while narrowing them down in the process. There are several configuration categories for mute activity. Let's begin with the first one, Search Query. As the name suggests, Search Query allows you to command the software on how to search targeted users to mute. There are two important sections in Search Query, Query Type and Query. Query Type defines how you want to search the user. You can select the query type by clicking the drop-down button, and you can see the several different types. Once you have selected your query type, enter the query either manually by typing this area, or import from CSV or text file by clicking this button. Choose the right file and click Open. When you're set, click Add Queries to the List button so that it will be added in our queries list over here. To show you how this works, let's test each query type. For keywords, let's input foodies in the query box. Click Add. The software will use this query to search related profiles. Twitter mostly returns profiles which are having this text in usernames or profile. So Socinator will target those profiles and mute their tweets. For hashtags, let's say you want to mute political tweets. So let's say hashtag politics, click Add. So you can mute tweets containing hashtag politics. For location users, the format is keyword, city, country, distance. So for keywords, let's try games, city is Tokyo, country is Japan, and the distance is 15, for example. Click Add. So this will target tweets with these location specifications. For near my location, you can input keywords only. So any keywords, let's say politics again, click Add. So it will mute tweets containing the keyword politics near your location. For custom users list, we need a specific username. So let's say Elon Musk, for example. Click Add. So it will mute Elon Musk's tweets. For someone's followers, let's use the same username, Elon Musk. Click Add. So it will mute the tweets of Elon Musk's followers. For someone's following, somewhat related, so let's use the same username, click Add. This time it will mute the tweets of the users Elon Musk is following instead. For followers of someone's followings, still with Elon Musk, click Add. So it will mute the tweets of the followers of the users Elon Musk is following. Followers of someone's followers, Elon Musk again, click Add. So it will mute the tweets of the followers of Elon Musk's followers. For users who like tweet, we need a specific tweet URL. So let's say this one, copy link to tweet. So we need the tweet URL. Click Add Query. So users who like that tweet will be muted. So next is users who commented on tweet. Let's use the same tweet URL. Click Add. So this time it will target the users who commented on that specific tweet and mute them. Next is users who retweet a tweet. Still with the same tweet URL. Click Add. So this time users who retweeted that tweet will be muted. Finally, we have User Scraper Campaign. So this depends on the User Scraper campaign you created through Socinator using your Twitter account. So you can copy the campaign ID from the Scrape Users campaign and paste it here. So you can add several query types and queries depending on your preferences. If you want to delete a query from the list, click the trash bin button at the right side of the query you want to remove. For example, keywords, so click the trash bin button and it's gone. The next configuration category is job configuration. This allows us to choose the speed at which an account should mute users. We have already created a few activity speed configurations which you can use, like slow with an average daily activities of 17, medium with 37, fast with 65, or super fast with 85. Super fast is not recommended for new or real accounts. If you want to define your own speed settings, click Advanced Settings. Delay between each operation is the number of seconds between each Twitter user is muted. Delay between jobs is the number of minutes the software should pause after muting the number of users you set, and number of mutes per job. Number of mutes per job will allow you to specify the number of Twitter users you want to mute per job or per cycle. You may also specify the number of users to mute per hour, per day, and per week. Click this box if you want to increase each day with a specific number until it reaches another specific number of max mute per day. You can also create a daily schedule under day of the week when to operate. This is very useful if you want to keep muting users even when you're asleep or busy doing other things. If you don't want to operate on Monday, for example, click the trash bin button under Monday and it's gone. You can add multiple time frames in one day. Simply click the day you want to configure, Monday for example, provide the start and end time, let's say 12 a.m. to 1:59 a.m. and click add interval and it's added. Let's add another one, click Monday again, let's say 2 a.m. to 11:59 p.m., click add. So as you can see, we can have several schedules in one day. You may save these time settings by clicking create favorite over here. Let's call it Twitter mute and click save. We can then open it by clicking select favorite time and choosing Twitter mute. The next tool is user filters. This allows us to filter the users we want to mute on Twitter. So the first one, you can mute users who only have English characters in their bio or username. You may also mute users according to their minimum number of tweets. Next, you can specify the minimum and maximum numbers of followers and followings of the users you want to mute. Speaking of followers and followings, we also have follow ratio, which is ratio of followers and followings. You can input a follow ratio greater than or smaller than a specific number of the user you want to mute. You may also specify the minimum number of characters of the user bio. Speaking of user bio, you can input the words that should not be in the bio, username, or name by clicking this box. So you may input the words here separated by a comma. Let's say you don't want to mute users who are into pets or cats or dogs. Then type them in this area, separate each word with a comma, and they will not be muted. You may edit or delete using the clear all button. You may also import from CSV text file by clicking this button. Select the right file, let's say pets, and click open, and it's uploaded successfully. Click save when you're done. The next one is the opposite of the previous one. You can type words here that should be in their user bio, username, or name. With politics or government, so type here. You may clear using the clear all button. You may also import from CSV text file by clicking this button. When you're done, click save. So users with these words in their user bio or username or name will be muted. Next, you can specify how active the user is. So let's say user tweeted within the last, let's say 2 days. Next, user is not following this account, so you can skip followers. Next is user has profile image. If you want to mute users with profile image, you may also skip private users, muted users, or filter based on verification. So this allows you to choose either to skip verified users or those who are not verified. The next tool is manage blacklist and whitelist users. So you can skip whitelisted users if you don't want to mute them. This can be either a private whitelist, which belongs to a specific Twitter account, or a group whitelist, which is shared between the accounts you add. You also have the option to add to blacklist. Blacklisted users are the users that you don't want Socinator to interact with. So after muting them, you can add them to either a private blacklist, which is a blacklist that belongs to a specific Twitter account, or a group blacklist, which is shared between all the accounts you add. Finally, the last configuration category is save pagination. So this involves campaigns that are paused. If you want to resume the campaign after pausing it, then save pagination will allow you to continue scraping from the page where it was left off. When you're satisfied with all the configurations and are ready to start muting users, let's scroll up and hit the save button. Success. And click the status button to make it active. Now that it's active, let me show you another option in automating mute on Twitter using Socinator. This one allows us to create campaigns, which is perfect for multiple accounts. To start, let's go to the upper right corner of the app and click the social drop-down button and select Twitter. This will take us to the Accounts tab. Let's go to the Grow Followers tab and select Mute on the left side of the app. Here we can name our campaign. Let's call it Twitter Mute. For search query, let's target hashtag politics. Click Add. An average daily activities of 17 should be okay, so let's select slow. For user filters, let's skip private users and filter user based on verification, so let's skip verified users. Other configurations, it's up to you, and let's skip whitelisted users and add to blacklist after muting. When you're ready, let's click the blue button, select account or accounts. In this part, you can select multiple Twitter accounts. Since we only have one account right now, let's go with that by checking the box and click Save. After saving, let's click the red button, Create Campaign. If you want to proceed, click the box of the account and the Save button. This will automatically bring us to the Campaigns tab, where we can see that we have successfully created our Twitter Mute campaign. Click the Status button to pause the campaign, and the Action button over here will allow us to edit, duplicate, or delete the campaign. And that's it for this tutorial. I hope you learned a lot, and thank you so much for watching.